After 80 years of living, after love, loss, success, mistakes, joy, and regret, there is one hard truth I wish someone had told me much earlier. And if you're watching this right now, especially if you're over 60, this message may be arriving exactly when you need it. Let me ask you something before we go further. When was the last time you truly paused and asked yourself, am I living the life I want, or just the life that happened to me? Most people never stop long enough to answer that honestly. After 80 years, I learned this. Life doesn't punish us for what we do wrong. It quietly passes us by while we're busy waiting for the right time, waiting for approval, waiting for things to feel easier. Let that sink in for a moment. How much of your life has been spent waiting to speak your truth, waiting to rest, waiting to enjoy yourself, waiting to choose peace? If this question makes you uncomfortable, that's okay. Discomfort often means truth is nearby. And if you value conversations like this, slow, honest, and respectful, you may want to stay connected by subscribing, not because you have to, but because spaces like this are becoming rare. Here's the hard truth I learned too late. No one is coming to give you permission to live fully. Not your family, not society, not even your past self. At some point, you must decide that your life right now is worthy of care, joy, and attention. Let me ask you another question. Who have you been living for? Your children? Your parents? Your job? Other people's expectations? And when was the last time you lived for you, without guilt? One of the biggest regrets people carry into old age is not failure, it's postponement. I'll travel later, I'll rest later, I'll enjoy life later, I'll take care of myself later. Later is not guaranteed. And no, this isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to wake you gently. Another hard truth I learned is this. We give far too much energy to things that don't matter and far too little to what does. Arguments that didn't change anything, worry that didn't prevent pain, guilt that didn't heal anyone. Let me ask you, what are you still carrying that you no longer need to? Resentment? Regret? Fear of judgment? Imagine how much lighter life could feel if you set some of it down. After 80 years, I also learned that peace is not something you earn, it's something you choose. Many people wait for peace to arrive after everything is fixed, but peace doesn't wait for perfection. It shows up when you decide you've suffered enough. If no one has told you this before, let me be the one. You are allowed to slow down. You are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to want a quiet, meaningful life, and you don't need to explain that to anyone. Here's another question, and answer it honestly, even if only to yourself. If you had 5 years left, what would you stop doing immediately? Who would you stop trying to impress? What would you stop worrying about? What would finally matter? Now, here's the uncomfortable part. Why wait? One of the kindest realizations that came with age was this. Life is not asking you to be braver later, it's asking you to be braver now. Not loud bravery, quiet bravery, the courage to rest, the courage to say no, the courage to live in alignment. If you're listening to this and feeling something stir inside you, that matters. And if you'd like more moments like this, moments that help you reflect, breathe, and feel less alone, you can subscribe as a way of saying, I want to keep choosing awareness. No pressure, no promises, just an open door. Let me leave you with one final question. When you look back on this season of your life someday, what do you want to remember? That you were busy, or that you were present? That you were afraid,
or that you finally lived honestly. After 80 years, this is what I know for sure. The most painful regret is not living imperfectly, it's living unconsciously. You still have time, not unlimited time, but meaningful time, and that is enough. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here, and thank you for choosing to reflect, because that choice alone changes everything. If you decide to stay connected, you are welcome here, always.